Caffeine is the most widely consumed psychoactive substance on Earth, yet most users fundamentally misunderstand how it works. We often describe it as giving us energy, like fuel in a tank. Biologically, this is incorrect. Caffeine does not provide energy. It masks fatigue. It acts as a loan shark for wakefulness, and eventually, the debt must be paid. To understand this, we must look at the molecule adenosine. Throughout the day, as your neurons fire and burn ATP, they produce a byproduct called adenosine. This molecule drifts through the brain and binds to adenosine receptors. Think of adenosine as a brake pedal. As it builds up, it slows down neural activity and creates sleep pressure. Caffeine is structurally almost identical to adenosine. When you drink coffee, caffeine enters the brain and parks in the adenosine receptors. It doesn't activate them. It just sits there, blocking the real adenosine from docking. It effectively cuts the brake lines. Your brain is still tired. The adenosine is still building up in the background, but you can no longer feel it. Once the adenosine signal is blocked, the brain detects an increase in neural activity and assumes an emergency. The pituitary gland signals the adrenal glands to release cortisol and adrenaline. This is the jolt you feel. It liberates glucose from the liver and increases heart rate. You are not energized. You are in a chemically induced stress state. This is why coffee on an empty stomach often leads to anxiety or jitters. It is a pure cortisol spike without a blood sugar buffer. Why can some people drink espresso at dinner and sleep fine, while others are wired for days? The answer lies in the liver, specifically the CYP1A2 enzyme. Fast metabolizers have a genetic variant that clears caffeine rapidly. Slow metabolizers have a variant that clears it slowly. The half-life of caffeine is typically 5 to 6 hours. This means if you drink 200 milliliters at noon, you still have 100 milliliters in your blood at 6 p.m. and 50 milliliters at midnight. For slow metabolizers, that quarter-life dose is enough to disrupt deep sleep architecture, even if they fall asleep easily. The brain is adaptable. If you chronically block adenosine receptors with caffeine, the brain responds by growing more receptors to ensure the sleep signal gets through. This is the mechanism of tolerance. You now need more caffeine just to block the new receptors and return to baseline. When you quit, those millions of extra receptors are suddenly flooded with adenosine all at once. This causes the massive headache, fatigue, and irritability known as withdrawal. It takes roughly 7 to 14 days for the brain to prune these receptors back to normal levels. Caffeine is a powerful tool for acute performance, but it operates on a system of diminishing returns. Use it to delay fatigue, but understand that the fatigue is not gone. It is merely waiting.